What's up, guys? It's Chris, and on today's episode, we are going to talk to one of the first Instagram babes before Instagram was even created. She was already posting online, and she even had her own website. So even before there were any Instagram or internet babes and celebrities, she was one of the first. And she parlayed that into a career in showbiz, coming out on GMA7 on several shows from the year 2005 all the way to 2013. And now she gets to play the best role of her career, which is as a wife to a loving husband and as a mother to three beautiful kids. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk to Alicia Mayer. Hi, Alicia. How are you?
Hi.
Wow.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Grabe. Wait, I have to confirm now. Are you in LA or in Las Vegas?
Yes.
LA.
Yes, in LA, yes.
Wow. How long has it been? Kailan ka nag-move dyan sa LA?
Nag-move ako dito, I think, about 6 years ago. So, yeah.
Okay. So your kids, are they American citizens?
Yes, yung dalawang youngest, they're American citizens. Pero si Caleb hindi pa. Pero I think you saw just a couple of weeks ago, naging citizen ako. So after nun, si Caleb, ipipetition ko na siya.
Wow.
So application lang yun, so it's gonna be easy.
That's so cool. So wait, okay. Just para alam
Imagine, Chris, nung naging citizen ako, biglang nag-lockdown lahat ng mga bansa. Di ba?
Grabe yung
diba?
time mo.
Alam nila, busuin ko eh.
Sabi siguro nila, my God, after Alicia, wala na. That's it. It's over. Okay. So, for everyone's benefit lang, ano? So, okay. So now, tell me about your family. So, ilan na kayo ngayon? So, total. Go ahead.
Yes, so I have two boys and yung youngest ko is girl. So, she just turned 3 years old.
Okay, what's her...
And of course, my husband, so we're 5 here in the house.
Wow. Okay. So, all of you guys are now quarantined. You're in lockdown. How is that working out for you? Kasi grabe yung lockdown. I don't know how it is in LA, ano? Pero I want everyone to understand the difference between the lockdown in LA at saka Manila, o baka pareho lang ba? Ano yung experience mo?
No, actually hindi kami lockdown, hindi rin kami quarantine, pero meron kaming tinatawag nila na stay at home order. So they would suggest na mag-stay lang kayo sa bahay. You would only go out if you really need to go buy your food, o kaya you need to go to the bank, or something important, but like visiting your friends, your families, going out to the park, going to the mall, lahat yan naman close eh. So you can't really do anything. So yun lang ginagawa namin, but my husband still goes to work every like Monday to Friday, like regular time, kasi he's an engineer for a hospital facility. So so he still needs to go to work. Pero kami, me and my kids, we just stay here at home. Tapos, I guess everyone is ganon. Minsan makikita mo yung mga neighbors ko dito, they would like walk around in the morning. Dito sa likod ko kasi merong golf course. So you would see people walking around, but we are practicing social distancing. I think dyan sa Philippines, ang social distancing sa inyo is just parang 1 meter apart. Dito kasi 6 foot.
Yeah, mga under 2 meters, yeah.
Oo, dito 6 feet, as in malayo talaga kayo sa isa't isa. So, so it's kind of different, and hindi quarantine, hindi lockdown, but we are parang nire-recommend to stay at home.
Okay, so are most of your citizens in LA following that suggestion? Kasi you won't see anyone on the street, people are not meeting up with each other, wala namang ganon, or an tingin mo?
Wala. I went out a couple of times na nagpunta ng grocery, and you would see people talagang keeping their distance. So, for example, kukuha ka ng tomatoes or wherever you are sa groceries, kung meron din gustong magpunta doon, they would wait until you're done. And I do the same thing. So, makikita mo yung mga tao talagang naka-mask din, naka-gloves, and, being careful. And normally kasi dito, alam mo naman, you've been here, normally sila, yung, alam mo yan, how are you? Magkakamustahan, ganon. Now it's kind of sad that you don't see that, or you don't even see people like looking at, each other because you're just trying to avoid. Yung parang parang alam mo yan, yung parang natakot ka baka kasi hindi mo alam kung sino yung may sakit, something like that. But, yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so kasi in the Philippines, we have a lockdown, as you know. And dito
Yeah.
talaga, 8 p.m., there's nobody on the roads. It's like a
Mhm.
ghost town. It's like the zombie apocalypse.
May
Kaya,
curfew.
yeah, may curfew. Tapos talagang hindi ka pwede umalis between city. May guards na nag-check ng quarantine pass to make sure na if you're not from Mandaluyong, you can't go into Mandaluyong. If you're not ganun,
Mhm.
mas naiingat sila
I
dito.
know.
Pero ang
Mm-mm.
problema kasi dito is yung mga syempre yung mga kawawa, yung mga tao na nakatira sa mga slum areas, mga squatter areas, they can't
I
do
know.
social distancing.
I know. Yun nga yung pinaka-hardest part eh. Tapos, kahit naman dito, syempre, merong what do you call this, mga less privileged na wala mga bahay, nakatira sa kalye. And you would think, like, paano sila maghuhugas ng kamay nila?
Yeah.
And normally, yung mga tao na yun yung mga, alam mo yun, yung mga mahihina yung immune system,
Yes.
tapos sabay nasa lamig sila, like yung weather ngayon dito, medyo malamig pa rin, tapos nag-uulan lately. So, you kind of like worry about them too.
Is the government doing anything about that? Do you know?
Yes, meron silang ginawang housing. I think na I'm not very familiar about it, but from what I heard the last time, gumawa sila ng housing where pwede silang tumira doon, where they can wash their hands and take care of themselves.
Okay. So
Mm-mm.
back to you naman. How are you adjusted to life in LA considering you were in the Philippines? You're a celebrity, you were acting, you're doing modeling, you're doing all of that. Tapos now, Mommy Alicia. How's
I
the
know.
difference? Tell me.
You know what? Nung simula, it was kind of hard. And I think yung husband ko was kind of, parang, paano ba sasabihin? Yung parang medyo tight siya when it comes to like helping me out around the house. But I think that was like, yun yung process for me to be able to mag-adjust dito right away. Kasi if he's gonna help me lagi at the time na hindi ko pa alam pa paano yung buhay dito, alam mo yun, walang driver, walang maid, walang yaya,
Yep.
things like that. Lahat ngayon ginagawa ko. So, I could say na after now 5-6 years, I think I'm doing good. in the beginning, akala ko pagka nandito ka, when you wake up in the morning, yung parang mga maids sa Philippines na you have to maglinis, magwalis, magganito, ganon. Hindi pala ganon. So, for example, you would vacuum once a week and then you would wipe down yung mga dust like once a week or once every, 2 weeks, something like that. So I'm just taking my time, I guess, when
Wow.
it comes to like, taking care of the house.
So, question, do you drive in LA?
Yes, I drive. Kahit naman sa Philippines, di ba? I drive.
Yeah,
So,
grabe ka nga magpareho
yeah,
dito.
walang difference sa mas masarap actually mag-drive dito.
Talaga? Masasarap. Ako ba sa yung traffic sa LA compared sa Pilipinas?
Oh my gosh, walang traffic.
Wala talaga?
Para sa mga tao dito, sometimes they complain a lot kasi they haven't seen what traffic means.
Yeah.
Pero so nung simula ko pa lang dito first year, lagi akong nagano sa husband ko kasi he keeps on saying, "No, my God, it's traffic ganyan." But to me, that's not traffic. So, I think mas okay dito talaga when it comes to driving.
That's nice. Okay. And your kids, are they in school? Are they already in school to begin with?
Yes, yung eldest is graduating actually ng elementary, supposedly. So I don't know kung anong mangyayari. Meron silang ginagawa ngayon na parang, what do you call it? Learning distance learning.
Yeah.
Tapos, mag-start sila ng parang cyber or sa internet, mag-start sila sa April 13. So, yung dalawa naman, pumapasok ng preschool. So, that anytime I can pull them out. Tapos, kasi lang sila 4 and 3 years old. So, yeah. Tapos yung youngest na boy ko, he's gonna start kindergarten dapat this August, yung sa pasukan. So, we will see kung ano mangyayari doon.
Oh, nice. Okay. Pero as a mom, ang nakita kong may pinakamalaking difference nga talaga from Philippines to LA, is sa Pilipinas nga, may mga yaya tayo, may tutulong sa'yo. That's 3 kids. How are you able to manage? Honestly, ang hirap to na 3 kids at that age. How do you do it? Like, seriously.
Yeah, I have no idea, right?
No.
I think, Yeah, I have to learn it. Um I have to learn to kind of like embrace yung bagong lifestyle ko ngayon. Before, nung simula, syempre yung dalawa kasi magkasunod eh. The minute I moved here, so nag-adjust pa ako dun sa lifestyle, tapos bigla ako nabuntis after like a couple of months. So after nun, so after years, syempre buntis na ako, and then now I have to take care of a baby. Tapos we moved to this house kung saan kami nakatira ngayon. So I have to like decorate the entire house. I have to, manage everything from yung mga meals and ganyan. And then after a year, again, nabuntis na naman ako. So baby pa yung isa, meron na naman akong isa. So now, so sabi ko, paano ngayon ang gagawin ko? And then I saw myself actually na, minsan may mainit yung ulo ko, nagagalit ako, ganyan-ganyan. And then my husband told me, but hindi ka mag-nap kasabay nila pagdating ng hapon. Sabi ko, why? Sabi niya, kasi I noticed pagka nag-nap ka kasabay nila, when I come home, daw ako, very loving, very sweet sa kanya. Pero pagka hindi daw ako nag-nap, mainit na yung ulo ko by the time na he gets home at like 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the evening. So sabi ko, tama. Parang for me to be able to be present for my children, na hindi mainit yung ulo ko, I need to have that, enough rest. So what I do, or I try to do kahit na ngayon, is to go to bed very early so that when I wake up, hindi mainit yung ulo ko kasi grumpy ka agad kapag wala kang tulog, di ba? So, so I guess that's just one thing that I'm sharing you.
Yeah, that's great. And does your husband help with the chores with the kids?
Oh yeah, yes, he helps a lot and he loves to cook. He can take over anytime. Actually, wala kaming issues doon. So, unlike yung mga ibang friends ko dito na, or even my sister, yung mga husband nila hindi tumutulong, gano'n. But my husband does actually. He does the vacuum, the dusting, he does yung sa outdoor, mga ganyan, but everything else is me.
Yeah, well, pero you sound like such a proud wife. You're like, my husband does this, helps me and everything. Nuts. If your husband could hear you now, pumapalakpak na yung tenga nun.
Oh no, he knows that. Vocal naman ako sa kanya na I'm grateful and thankful for every time na meron siyang ginagawa. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. So, do you have any family in the States or ikaw lang dyan sa family mo?
I have my sister here. Tatlo kasi kami eh. So, yung youngest sister ko lives in Japan. Yung eldest, nandito, kasama ko. So, siya yung mismo nasa LA. And then my mom, nandito rin. She's about like 30 minutes drive from me.
Nice.
So
you brought them, di ba kasi they used to live here in the Philippines. So you brought them there because of you?
No. Nauna yung sister ko dito. And then, nung dumating ako dito, then I applied for my mom. Tapos nandito na siya. And then she actually met somebody. And so everything went well. They got married and then now they're together.
Wow, that's great. Are you public about like how your life was growing up and everything, or you're not?
No, I don't think so. I think I was never like given an opportunity to talk about that.
Okay.
And syempre kasi diba the way I was mold sa showbiz dati was kind of like it's either maldita or pa-sexy. They never really talked about my past or who I am, ganon.
So okay, this would be a good chance to talk about it. Are you okay with talking about it?
Sure.
Sige, sure. Sige. Kasi I wanna like, because we've known each other for matagal na eh. We've known each other for a long time.
Yeah, but not 20 years. I don't think we met when I was 20.
No, 15 years. Mga 15, 16 years.
I would think na mga 15, yeah.
Mga ganun, mga 15 years. Okay,
yeah, but that's a long time, yeah.
Yeah, that is a long time. So I want to give people an idea kasi of how you were growing up versus how you are now and the changes in your life. So before, even how you got into showbiz and everything, and then today where you are. And honestly, you look so happy, you look so content. Yung aura mo, ibang-iba eh. Even when I watch your videos, by the way, when I watch the videos that you post, your aura is just parang you've gone full circle. Parang ganun eh. And I'm so happy to see that. Yeah. Okay, so tell everyone. So, growing up, what was your life like growing up as a kid?
Whew. Sabay ganun eh.
Oo nga, baka drama to, no? So,
Now, that's something that I never talked about. But, so yeah, so 3 kami na magkakapatid, lahat kami babae. And I think at the age of 7 or 8,
you can do
oh my
it.
God, ano nga
I
ba?
believe in you.
No, well, I think I grew up with my sisters. So, at an early age, we got separated with my mom and my dad, and I learned to like look up to my ate as my, alam mo yun, yung guardian namin. Tapos sabay, we lived with my lola sa side ng mom ko, and we are very independent, if you would say. And ganun eh, hindi alam mo yung sasabihin. And yeah, so parang medyo maaga ako naging exposed to be able to actually learn how to take care of myself, or how to be strong without any paternal guidance, something like that. So even at a young age, I was like flying around, going places to places, I guess trying to find my way around. Tapos, yeah, nobody stopped me. Nobody really told me what to do.
Yep.
And then, and I think na discover ako when I was in Hong Kong, and I was like posting some pictures of me. Wala pang nagbablog or nagbablog at that time, and I was doing it. And actually, a friend of mine just reminded me, you used to blog before. I'm like, no. Sabi niya, hindi ba dyan ka na-discover? I was like, ay, oo nga, no, music vlogging ang tawag noon eh. So, yeah, so I had a website, tapos sabay, dun ako na-discover. They invited me to go to the Philippines para mag-post for FHM, and then I was able to meet Tita Malu Fagar of Itbulaga, tapos sabay yun, sinign up nila ako sa Itbulaga, and then everything started there na.
Wow, I like that you made it so concise and pero that's good. Okay, so the difference is when you were growing up, you didn't have a father figure, or technically, parang mother figure mo was your lola or your eldest sister, no?
I don't know if I can say the mother figure, because I look up to her, but we were both young at the same time, so wala talaga kaming mother figure. We were just helping each other. I guess, kaya nga sabi ko sa'yo, I was, parang maaga ako nag-mature because I had to learn things on my own. I made a lot of mistakes, but then at the same time, that's how I learned. Yep. And then I apply it like, yung lahat ng mga pagkakamali na yun. And of course, also sa relationship, kasi walang nagtuturo sa akin what to do, what's right, what's wrong. Wala talagang ganun eh. So, I learned a lot from that. And tama ka din sa sinasabi mo na nakikita mo yung aura ko. I'm happy right now. I think because yung bagay na hinahanap ko from that time on, I think I am in it now. I'm living it, and I'm very happy with it. Yeah.
That's amazing. And what I can say about that is even from how I met you, parang I saw today na the Alicia today kasi you found that something that I think you've always been looking for, no? Is a family of your own, a family you can call your own. Now you have it. You have a family you can call your own. Now, the hardest part, I think, that I'm trying to figure out in terms of how you identified a family is because you didn't have a father figure. Technically, you didn't.
Yeah.
Ano? How do you, paano ngayon with your marriage, anong ginagamit mo para makita kung paano ang relationship nag-work? Father, mother, husband, wife, and all of that.
Yeah, you know what? Not having a father, not having a mother, I mean, my mom is here, but I learned a lot from her mistakes, I think. Yeah. And yung mga mistakes din ng dad ko. And I think yun yung mga bagay na we try to avoid doing to our children. So, syempre for example, medyo traumatic yung mga memories from our childhood. And those are the things I try to avoid not to do with my children. And if, for example, nakikita ko rin sa husband ko, he would do something na I don't approve of, and then I would have to explain to him where I'm coming from. And then, yun ang maganda sa husband ko kasi he is very ano dito, yung ina-accept niya, and he's trying to listen kung where I'm coming from, bakit ko sa tingin, this is not right, and this is what we should do. Tapos i-explain ko sa kanya, because this is how I feel, and this is what happened, and this is what's gonna happen in the future if we don't, if we try not to break yung mga hindi magandang ginagawa, mga bagay na ganon. So, yeah, ano nga ba yung tinatanong?
So,
Nawala na yung topic.
yeah, in terms of
Yeah.
in terms of how you see a family with a father and a mother, kasi wala ka talagang basis in terms of your own experience. It's a lack of it.
Yeah.
Now you have
Yeah.
that, and you seem to be handling it very well, at least from where I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Ano yung,
I think Chris, like if you are in the relationship that you want, tapos nakikita mo yung husband mo is the same thing, like 100% nandoon for you, I think mabilis eh. Unlike yung pino-force mo yung sarili mo sa relationship na hindi kayo nag-meet eye to eye. Minsan kasi of course marami akong imperfection, and same thing with my husband, but the thing is we love each other enough to be able to forgive each other, to be able to, pagka nag-away kami, biglang babatukan mo na lang, sasabihin mo na, lika na nga dito, bati na tayo. You know what I mean? Yung parang hindi na mainit, hindi kayo nagtatanim ng sama ng loob, and then mamaya nakalimutan nyo na, lika na, manood na tayo ng TV or something like that. So I think if you are in the right relationship, everything is just very smooth. Being a parent, I think, is easier kesa yung fino-force mo yung sarili mo, diba?
right.
To be in that family, yeah.
And your husband, just from eyeballing, this is what I call eyeballing, looking at him, he looks like a super nice guy, super nice, responsible, even, steady guy. Na bagay sa'yo, kasi if I were to describe you, you're like fire, he is like earth. Parang ganun eh. Siya yung very calm, ikaw yung talagang, I can imagine yung pag magalit ka, nako, everyone stay away eh. Diba?
Alam mo, tama ka sa mga sinasabi mo. Yeah, and he's very calm. Kung hindi siya ganon, kung pares nga kaming fire, I guess lagi kami mag-aaway. But, sometimes ako din yung calm, siya naman yung fire. And, I guess compatibility lang talaga.
That's great. And how long before you guys got married? How long were you guys dating before you guys got married?
Oh my God. We were dating for just a year.
Wow.
And we actually met online.
Wow.
And and so I think we met December of 2013. Tapos eksakto pupunta siya ng Philippines. So when he went to the Philippines, we decided to meet up. So nag-meet up kami one time lang. Nagkita kami dun sa Peninsula. Ano yung bar dun sa sa may lobby?
Yep.
May bar dun sa lobby sa Peninsula. Yeah. So dun kami nagpunta, and then after that, eksakto na I was gonna visit my sister here in March. So after 3 months, nagpunta ako dito, tapos sabay, kasi bakasyon ng schooling dyan. So I was here with Caleb, tapos sabay, we stayed here for 2 months, tapos doon nag-date kami dito. So when we dated here, doon kami lalong naging, parang sure doon sa relationship namin. Tapos sabay, so I went to the Philippines, we dated for another year, and then after that, we worked on me moving there. Would you believe, as in, iniwan ko yung work ko,
Yep.
my property is still in the Philippines, meron pa akong bahay dyan, tapos sabay, yung business ko, kasi I have a salon in SM, so
Yeah.
I ran that for 2 more years nung nag-move ako dito, but then after that, I find it hard na i-run yun from here, so I had to close it. Tapos sabay, of course, yung mga friends ko na very important to me, I had to leave. So, so lahat ng lifestyle and everything, I have to, pack it up. Tapos lahat ng mga gamit ko, oh my God, in-transit namin, nagkumuha kami ng container. Tapos sabay nilagay ko lahat ng mga gamit. And then, when I moved here after a month, nandito na rin yung mga furnitures ko, everything that I own, ganun.
How long before you decided to move?
A year.
After you met? A year after you met? You moved?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. So,
diba?
you guys met online. So, wow, that's so amazing. You're so ahead of the curve. So, bago nagkaroon ng Instagram, nagkaroon ng Facebook, bago nagkaroon lahat yon, you had your own Instagram. Before nagkaroon ng mga Instagram celebrities, you were one of the first Instagram celebrities. Tapos before
Yeah.
online dating, you were online dating. Wow, okay. So, this is good. Ngayon kasi uso na online dating eh. So, I think actually I can ask you advice for this. For everyone out there, anong advice mabibigay mo? Start natin sa mga kababaihan. Anong mga advice mabibigay mo sa mga kababaihan in terms of how they should conduct themselves on online dating and how they should look for their partner? Ano secret?
Oh my God. I don't think merong secret eh. But what I would say though is that if you are actually looking for a serious relationship, syempre kailangan you have to take it seriously also when you're looking. You have to be able to ask the right questions. You have to be able to know exactly what you want. Tapos parang, ano ba, kung are you in it just for fun or are you in it for, for good? And yeah, I think if you have those things, alam mo na seryoso ka na, you're looking for it, you should be able to find somebody.
Right. Okay.
But with my husband though, actually he just sent me a message sa Facebook. So hindi ko alam, like when you're using your phone, hindi mo nakikita na meron pang outbox,
Yep.
which is diba? I think you know that. But if you use your computer, diba meron. So I normally would use my phone sa mga instant messaging ganyan. So when I went online sa computer ko, dun ko lang nakita ang daming outbox. So I just started responding ganyan. Lahat sila sinend ko lang parang, hi, thank you for this, ganyan. Oh, thank you, ganyan. So, isa siya dun sa mga sinendan ko ng thank you. Tapos, nag-respond siya kaagad. So, nung nag-respond ako ulit. Tapos, sabay yun, nag-chat na kami. Doon kami nagsimula. So, it's not like I was looking for love or I was looking for somebody to date. I was just busy actually in the Philippines. I was just working, doing my regular thing. Hindi ako naghanap ng relationship. And then, bigla na lang siyang dumating. So, it wasn't planned at all na mag-online date kami, ganon.
Okay. So, what I'm curious about is, come on, let's face it. Alicia, you could get any guy you want. Face it. You know that.
I don't know.
No, I'm sure like, if you wanted to date a guy, you could date a guy. My curiosity is this. What made him stand out from all those message requests? Ang dami niyan. You're answering to all of them. What made him stand out? I'm sure all of them wanted to chat with you. Bakit siya yung you decided to reply to?
You know what? I have no idea. But I think yung mga interest namin was the same.
Okay.
I think he was interested on cooking, and at that time I was doing culinary. Enrolled ako sa culinary classes sa Philippines at that time, so we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Tapos at the same time, I was gonna go dito for the first time. Tapos he's also in California, so ang dami naming napag-uusapan na parang exciting. Something like that na alam mo yun, na hindi boring sa aming dalawa. Right. So, yun.
Wow! Ang ganda naman ng love story niya. Pwedeng pang pang MMK. So, would you ever consider coming back to the Philippines and living?
Living? To live in the Philippines again? Not at the moment. I will not say no right now kasi yung mga bata nakikita ko dito sila mas okay to grow up, but to settle in the Philippines, my husband and I never talked about settling in the Philippines. So maybe visiting lang ganon, vacation, but to move back to the Philippines, maybe no.
Okay. And then it's a good thing your mom is in the States, so you're practically parang the mommy to your mommy now, I'm sure. You're taking care of your mom?
Yes. Actually, ako yung, going back to dun sa mga dating na sinasabi mo kung mag-a-advise ako, actually ako yung nag-convince sa mom ko na mag-date online. So I actually asked her kasi I want to know where her heart is. So she's turning 70 this September.
Wow.
May alarm ako. Wait, okay. So she's turning 70 this September, and she got married, what, 2 years ago? And so she was like 67 or 66 at the time. Tapos sabi, tinanong ko siya, so ma, sabi ko, ikaw na lang nag-iisa sa Philippines, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. They still want to be in a relationship? Tapos sabi niya, oo. And she's the type na, anywhere she goes, she would find love. Like wherever you put my mom, she's a person that looks for love, wants to be with a guy, wants to be loved, wants to be pampered. So sabi ko sa kanya, so gusto mo bang ganyan relationship? Sabi niya, yeah. Sabi ko, okay. Sabi ko, so I'm gonna i-register kita sa online dating. Ganto. Ako pa talaga yung so you have to pay for that for like 3 months. So, in-enroll ko talaga siya. Tapos nilagay ko pictures niya. Ako gumawa ng profile niya. Sumagot lahat ng mga likes, dislike, ganyan-ganyan, what he's looking for. Oh, yeah. Tapos sabay yun, she started dating. So, nagpupunta dito sa house ko kasi I asked her to stay here with me. So, dito nagpupunta yung mga nagde-date.
Oh, wow!
Tapos,
ikaw pa yung
yeah,
nag-screen.
Ako talaga. Tapos sabay yun. So, na-meet niya yung husband niya ngayon. So, yun. So, everything worked out for her.
Wow, that's amazing. Alam mo, that's so good that you're making sure to take care of your family and your mom, and that's so good to hear. So
yeah, kasi nag-iisa na lang din siya, di ba? So it makes more sense for her to move here. And if she actually finds somebody to, that she loves, then why not?
Yep. And it's good for your kids to see their grandmother.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. How often does your kid see your grandma? Your mother?
Not right now. Pero yung last time was when we went on a cruise. Saan nga ba yan? Oh my God. It feels like so long ago. Pero parang kailan lang yun, di ba? Pag naka-quarantine ka, parang
I know,
it feels like
diba?
so long ago. Yeah,
Right.
I think we saw each other like before Christmas.
Yeah,
That's the last time. But normally every week. Ganun.
I hope they're keeping safe. Talaga, especially for them, at their age. They
Yes.
are naman,
Yeah, she's actually with my sister right now.
Okay.
So yeah, so she's para maalagaan siya ng ate ko. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And then, I saw that I've been watching your videos with your kids. I saw the video you posted. You're playing in the backyard with your kids. Is that something you normally do, or are you just doing that because of the lockdown?
Oh no, we always do that. That's part of our like our regular routine. I mean, it's not even a routine, but it's sort of like alam mo yun, parang I don't know, those are the things that we do here at home. I think hindi ko na napapansin yun. We just do very close kami. Unlike sa Philippines, when Caleb was growing up, I have to go to work tapos merong niyaya. Yeah. So pag uwi ko nakakain na ganun. Here it's different. I feed them, I play with them, I have to bathe them, I have to teach them, how to behave and how to interact with other people, with how to talk to their dad, how to, time to sleep, alam mo yun, lahat napaka-hands-on mo dito. So, yeah, so yung mga nakikita nyo, I guess those are just, very regular to us.
Nice, okay. And then, you're able to still take care of yourself. That's a good thing.
I don't look like this every day.
Yeah. I don't. You're like...
Yeah, I was wearing pajama all the other day if we don't do anything. I guess you're the same, right? Lalo na ngayon na nasa bahay lang tayo. Yeah. So, yeah, sabi ko, I think, in-scroll ko pa yung phone ko kanina. Ano bang sabi kanina ni Chris? Sabi niya, video. Oh, okay. I have to fix myself.
I actually consciously try to still dress up during the day. Kasi kung hindi, talagang, my God, mapapabayaan mo sarili mo eh.
Who do you live with? Are you by yourself?
I live alone with my 3 pets, my dog and 2 cats.
Wow!
Yeah.
Ang dami niyo dyan, ha?
Yeah. So, kanina naman, I play catch and football with my dog. So, yun yung thing namin. And then my cat always gives me a massage. Tapos, kumakain ako, palagi katabi ko yung pusa. That's all I have here. That's my family.
And how long have you been inside the house?
15 days na kami.
Wow, same.
Yeah, I think the lockdown we had was very close to each other. What happened in the States and what happened here is very similar.
Yeah.
Pero I honestly think this lockdown is going to be another month. I don't think it's going to end this April 15. They're saying it, pero I don't think so. I think tatagal pa to. Kasi my God, sa Philippines, akala mo konti lang yung may COVID-19 dito. We just don't get a lot of people tested. That's all. In the
Yeah.
States, marami kasi ang bilis yung mag-test. Dito, mabagal
Yeah.
ang testing. There's not enough test
Yeah.
kits. Kaya,
Yeah. Yeah.
nakakatakot.
Kaya nga.
So, yun,
Yeah.
friends. Even doing the grocery here is very different now. Life is so different, and I think it'll be like that for a while. So,
Yeah,
um,
me too. Kaya nga yung instinct ko sa'yo, di ba sabi ko sa'yo, I think you better just stay home because you were thinking of going somewhere.
yes, I was. Tama ka dun eh. Pinag-isipan ko
Yeah.
talaga yun. I was gonna buy a ticket na, and I was like, sige na nga, I'll stay home.
We're actually supposed to fly out to Mexico today. Tapos, kasi spring break na. So, we're thinking of staying for, yung schedule yata namin, 12 days. Yeah, so we had to cancel all of that, pati yung mga hotel reservations, pati yung mga tour na plano namin and everything. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's well,
You can't really do anything right now.
yeah, that's true. And did they refund you guys or at least allow you to rebook naman?
Yes, yung sa airline, you cannot refund, pero you can rebook. So yung rebook namin until December lang. After na ma-rebook mo siya ng until December, you can't extend that until January.
Yeah,
So completely mawa-waste yung ticket mo.
ano tingin mo? How long is this lockdown and quarantine gonna happen for everyone?
For us, Trump was talking about opening up like
Easter.
bago mag-Easter. But he also said that we're gonna see once we get there, and tignan kung if it's a good idea for everyone to, para bumalik sa mga gawain nila regularly. But I don't know. I'm actually afraid it's gonna take a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if it's gonna be even normal, if it's gonna go back to normal. I feel like, alam mo yun, yung I'm afraid that you're going to go out, that you have to wear a mask anywhere you go. You have to keep your distance, even in classrooms. I don't know if it's, and you fear na, di ba, medyo deadly siya eh.
Yep.
So it's not like just a regular flu na, na ibabahin mo lang, inom ka ng Tylenol, you're gonna be fine later. But this one is kind of, hindi mo alam kahit na bata ka, pagka mahina ang immune system mo,
Yep.
it can kill you. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna take a long time.
I think there's going to be a new normal. We're living.
Yeah, exactly.
Wala nang handshakes, wala nang beso-beso.
Yeah.
That's,
And I think for me, kung ako yung magiging bagong normal, mai-embrace ko yun, I think I'm gonna be okay. But it's gonna be sad for me to see for my children na they're gonna grow up not remembering how it was. Kasi mga bata pa sila ngayon. So yung future, we'll just have to find out.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Diba?
that's how different life is gonna be. Okay. So how's your life outside of your family? What else are you keeping yourself busy with? I don't think you have enough time. Being a mother is a full-time job and a half. But I see that you're also keeping yourself busy with other activities. Ano yung mga ibang activities you're keeping yourself busy with?
Other activities, I don't know other activities. Pero I have friends, yung mga neighbors ko dito. Para sila ng mga, actually magkakaedad kami. But I think I'm older. But I think I look the youngest.
Yeah! I believe you.
Kasi alam mo naman yung mga puti, di ba? They look mature. Kasi yung mga anak namin are same ages. So, sila yung mga friends ko dito. And sometimes, magpupunta kami sa bahay nila, ganyan, tas sabay dito sa bahay namin. And then, we were planning supposedly na magkaroon ng Easter, we're planning to do like an Easter event. Ang normally ginagawa namin, naglalagay kami ng mga eggs sa backyard namin, and then their kids are gonna come over, and then kami at the same time, and then somebody would prepare something to eat, ganyan. So, I think I just keep myself busy that way, and I stay connected to my friends in the Philippines, and then I keep in touch with my sister and my sister in Japan. So, nothing like nag-scuba dive ako or nagpa-party or the thing I normally do in the Philippines, like sa Philippines kasi kahit na may work ka the following day, you could still go out.
Yep.
Or kahit may anak ka, somebody could take care of them. Dito hindi, you have to be very strategic yung kayong dalawang mag-asawa. Like if I have to do something, he needs to be home.
Yep.
Or we need to hire a nanny, which I normally don't want. So if I'm going to do something, my children are always with me. So, something like that. Parang nag-adjust talaga ako sa family life.
Pero
which I'm enjoying. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think nga that lifestyle suits you very well kasi it creates a certain discipline for you na I think helps stabilize life overall, ano?
Yeah. And I think yung husband ko became my best friend because we enjoy each other's company. After his work, he comes home. Parang he's very excited to come home. And I'm very happy to have him home. You know what I mean? And just like what I told you in the beginning, kami compatible kami. So we enjoy doing the same thing, I guess. So he loves to travel. I love to travel. We travel together. Every time na meron kaming opportunity to do something, we would go out of town, take the kids out, and things like that.
Congrats on that. Now,
so yun yung nagiging busy ako doon.
Pero I noticed nga, are you doing your, is it vlogs? Are you doing it regularly or kumusta yun?
You know what? Yeah, last year, ang dami kong material actually. Ang dami kong mga bagay that I could start editing now na nandito ako nag-stay sa bahay. But then, on top of a lot of things that I have to do here at home, when I have to sit down and edit, you kind of feel like, syempre, iba na ngayon yung mga focus ng ibang tao, di ba?
Yep.
So, parang hindi mo malaman kung nasan ka ba dun ngayon. You cannot just pretend that, this thing is not happening around the world. You kind of like have to, I don't think people would watch it. I think if you talk about, maybe life about quarantine, just like what we're doing right now, I think people would be interested to see that. But if I were to shoot or to edit yung videos from last year, we did 2 cruises. We did a lot of things with the kids. And dami kong videos na gusto kong i-share. But then I think it's not appropriate right now.
Yes, you're right. Not right now. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm thinking of doing something, especially here at home now. Ang dami kong nare-realize na, ang dami kong nare-realize na we what do you call this? Yung hindi natin inalagaan yung sarili natin. For example, like, kasi busy tayo of everything that we do. We took advantage of our body. We don't take our vitamins. We don't exercise enough. We don't, for example, connect sa families natin. And then now I pray a lot, but it's always like being thankful because, I'm actually very blessed. And so every time that I, hear myself, I'm always thankful for everything. But then now, I pray every night and alam mo yun, yung specific na mga tao, specific na mga issues. I'm not only praying for being thankful right now, I'm praying for like mercy and asking na, alam mo yun, yung mga nangyayari sa Italy, nangyayari sa Iran, sa Spain, all over the world, parang it's sort of like a calling na parang if somebody's listening to me right now, parang I guess everybody's the same, like people start going back to their faith and starts praying and and taking care of themselves and knowing na kung sino yung importante sa kanila, which is family. Yeah.
Any words for the people watching, like advice, tips?
Advice, tips, I guess yung sa situation natin, I think you just have to follow yung mga recommendation. Just keep your distance, wash your hands, sanitize, make sure that yung mga mostly touch sa bahay nyo, you have to wipe it down with a sanitizer. You have to, I guess, stay connected with yung mga loved ones nyo. Ako yung type ng tao na ayoko, although doon ako nagsimula sa internet, but I hate staring on my phone the entire time, but
Mhm.
I guess at this time it's, you can't even avoid that. Even kids, they need to learn something, so you kind of like just let them use their iPads and learn something from there. And stay true to your faith, and take care of your body, I guess.
That's
Right?
great. And then last question ko. By the way, before we go, do people what name do you use, by the way? There.
Oh, my real name.
Your real name. Okay. So
Yes,
people call
which
you
is
can I say it?
Yeah,
Kathy. So people call you
Yeah.
Kathy.
they call me Catherine.
Catherine. Wow,
Yes.
Catherine. Full name talaga, Catherine.
Diba? Oo, Catherine. If somebody calls me Cathy, alam ko yun, galing yun sa mga high school friends ko, ganon. Pero pagka dito, Catherine, yeah.
And then if they call you Alicia, you know that that's from the Philippines.
Yes.
You use Alicia on your Facebook.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't know. I just kept it. I guess kasi most of the people that I get in touch with naman knows me as Alicia Mayer. Pero yung mga friends ko dito, they also add me as Alicia Mayer and they know why, but they never question anything.
Okay. But what do you prefer?
Kahit na ano.
Kahit na you'll respond.
Yeah, I would look.
Okay. Sige.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, listen, it was really nice talking to you and catching up with you. Wow, I mean, there's so much more that we can talk about. And let's keep in touch, and I'll talk to you soon.
You take care, si Chris. Bye.
High five.
High five.
Yeah, virtual high five. Okay, sige.
Ang ganda
Bye-bye.
na.
Oh yeah, ganun na ba?
Ganun
Yeah,
na.
ganun na.
Ang ganda.
Oh, elbow bump. Oh, sige. Bye, Alicia.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Thanks, Chris. Bye.